Hello and welcome. Welcome. This is going to be a general reading and astrological report for our current eclipse. We have an eclipse coming up, a new moon solar eclipse, and I'm going to go into some of the details about the eclipse, and then I'm going to pull some cards and read the energies. All right. Well, hello. So welcome to my channel. My name is Rayne. I appreciate you being here. I am a reader, an intuitive reader. I am a seer of sorts, and this is just one of the ways that I'm helping to raise the vibration on this planet. So I appreciate you being here and joining me and helping to raise the vibration with me. So this is a general reading. So take the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. I do urge you to go through my channel and look at the various types of readings that I have. I have some playlists. I have a playlist that has all the daily general, well, they're timeless readings. And I say that because time is illusion. As far as I can tell, it's relative. And so if you are drawn to a reading, then it might be your reading. Okay. So yeah, check out the videos and just see if anything speaks to you. I do also upload the monthlies for all the astrological signs, and I am uploading the mid-monthlies now. I also have weekly love readings for you lovely people out there. I'm loving you. All right. If you have not done so already, hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button. That is an easy way that you can help to support my channel. Now, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the astrological alignments. I am not well, I don't know what I am, okay? I don't know. I'm an intuitive. But I have been into astrology for quite a while. I do not call myself an astrologer, though I am studying astrology, and I do follow these things and share about them. So perhaps I am an astrologer of sorts. Well, and I have some notes here. Right now, we're about to have our eclipse. It's going to be on Christmas. Well, it's going to be on the 25th or the 26th, depending on where you are on the planet. Okay. And I know in the northern hemisphere where I'm at, we're not going to be able to see the eclipse, but it doesn't matter if you can see these eclipses because the entire planet feels the energetic alignments. Okay. And so our eclipse is in the sign of Capricorn, which is a very earthy, grounded sign. It's very practical. It's very business oriented. Okay. And so the sun is going to be in alignment with the moon and with Capricorn. Okay. And so this is going to be illuminating these parts of our chart, or our, that has to do with practical things. Now we do have this beautiful trine going on in the sky right now. Jupiter and Uranus are in trine with our beautiful sun, which is eclipsing. Okay. And this is very rare that this happens. Now Jupiter and Uranus do this little dance about once every 3 to 5 years. Okay. But it's rare that it happens in conjunction with an eclipse. Okay. So I feel like this is a really gorgeous time. Now, the fact that Jupiter is dancing with the sun, which is so Jupiter is in alignment with Capricorn right now. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion and luck and higher learning, and it's the biggest planet in our solar system. Okay. So whatever Jupiter is in alignment with, it really illuminates, it really magnifies the energies. Okay. So the fact that all these things are happening together, I'm going to say that it might be the luckiest day of the year. Okay. Like the luckiest. Yeah. Because it's the luck planet. That's what it does. Okay. So we've got Jupiter, this really expansive planet, and it is bringing luck and goodness to our practical areas of our chart, of our individual lives. Now, this is another thing that's going on, is that when there's a trine, that means that trine is is 3. So we got the sun, Jupiter, and Uranus all doing this lovely trine. It's like this dance of sorts. And Uranus is a very interesting planet. It's ruled by Aquarius, okay? So this is like very humanitarian. It's very revolutionary. It looks outside of the box. It's all about uniqueness, okay? And so my interpretation of that is that you've got these practical energies that the planets are and the sun are illuminating right now, but coupled with that Uranus energy, it's all about our individual energies, our individual parts of our personalities and our lives and what we're trying to do, okay? And so when we're getting ourselves in alignment with our true life path and purpose, okay, when we are doing that and we're asking the universe to put us in alignment with what we're supposed to be here for, I feel like during this time that these huge energies are going to be like really, really blessing us, okay? I mean, be open for blessings right now, okay? So one thing is that we have these certain energies like Capricorn asking us to take action, asking us to take life by the horns, so to speak, move forward on certain aspects. But then the eclipse itself is not very action oriented, okay? What eclipses tend to do is bring gifts, but you have to be open to receive those gifts, okay? Because you can totally pass up opportunities if you choose to, because we're free-willed individuals. We don't have to be open to these gifts coming in. But I feel like the universe is showering us with gifts to those who are in alignment with their life path and purpose, having to do with, helping others, helping ourselves, humanitarianism, but our unique life paths. But being receptive for these gifts to come in is going to be key, okay? So pay attention to the energies during this time and be open. Be open to these gifts coming in, because I think they're going to come in ways that you're not expecting. With Uranus in play here, it could be something incredibly shocking, so to speak. Okay, you may not be expecting it. Some of these gifts and some of these opportunities, okay, that are going to be opening for us are going to come out of nowhere, so to speak. And you're just going to be like, what? It's the things that we've been manifesting for, the things that we've been working toward in our lives, in our own individual, unique parts of ourselves. I feel like the universe is saying it is on, babies. It's on in career, and it's going to be on in love too, but that might be a little later down the road. Now let's see what else is going on here. We have Mars and Pluto sextiling, okay? And Mars, so Mars and Pluto, they have this interesting interaction. So Pluto is ruled by Scorpio, and Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio. So these two planets are having a conversation in their own individual ways, okay? So Pluto is all about, it's the Lord of the underworld, okay? That's what Pluto is. The Lord of the underworld, which is about going deep. It's about things that are not seen. It's about these deeper parts of ourselves that are very valuable. I mean, we're talking about core beliefs that stem from our soul. It doesn't even have to do necessarily with this lifetime. This could be like many lifetimes leading up to this point and how we interact with the world. And then Mars used to be the ruler of Scorpio, okay? But Mars is this very aggressive, assertive sign. It's the Aries, it now rules Aries, okay? It's also the god of war, okay? And so I just feel like things are being illuminated that from the deep, and then Mars is taking those deep things and kind of moving forward on it, okay? And just like being assertive with it, okay? And I love that energy. I think it's really, really beautiful during this time with all these blessings. So there's going to be like these ebb and flows of being receptive to receiving and also taking action. And I feel like when you take action where it's needed, action will be rewarded, okay? Wise action. will be rewarded. All right. And then the other thing that's going on right now is we've got Venus having a square. So it's Venus is squaring Uranus. Okay. So when planets square each other, it causes tension. Okay. So Venus, we've got beautiful Venus, the goddess of love. This is all about relationships and beauty and how we interact with people. It doesn't have to be just love. This is like relationships and how we relate with others. And then we have Uranus, which is this, you know, it's ruled by Aquarius. Yeah, it thinks outside of the box. It doesn't look, it's very non-traditional. Okay. And I really love that energy with Venus. But the thing is since they're squaring each other, it's causing tension. So it's causing us to look at different aspects of our way of relating with people and looking at these different ways, but really questioning what it is that we value and how it is that we relate with others and how we accept behaviors from other people and how they relate with us. Okay. And so it's going to, this is, I mean, all of these things are positive and have positive influences on us if you know how to navigate the energies. And that's why I'm so attracted to astrology, is because it's all about navigating the interpretation of the energies and then the navigation of the energies. Okay. And so, my lovelies, that my understanding is, because there's this tension with Venus and Uranus, is to just be aware of it, the tensions that are arising, and don't make any drastic changes. Okay, like if you want to have a really major conversation about love with someone, you might want to wait. You might want to wait until this dance kind of, I mean, it's like, it's not even a dance. It's like, it's tension. It's tension. But there might be something that's shocking that comes up during this time in love. Okay. But also take note of this. If you're wanting to do something with your, like, it's also rules aesthetics. Okay. Like if you're wanting to go get a tattoo or get your hair done, something like changing, you know, changing something drastic about the way that you look, like plastic surgery, things like that. This might not be the best time to do that. Okay. Just wait till there's less tension, wait another week or so, and then move forward on, you know, going and getting that new haircut or whatever you're doing. All right. So that is basically the, my understanding of the energies that are going on right now. But we're going to be receiving a lot of blessings because of this eclipse, because of, Jupiter being in this, lovely, lovely earth sign of Capricorn. I feel like if you've been struggling financially, things could really shift and change drastically. I feel like there's going to be a lot of just surprises because Uranus brings surprises. Okay, but the thing is that Uranus is in alignment with Taurus, another earth sign. And so the thing is about that, well, Taurus is very grounded. It's extremely grounded. And it's ruled by Venus, and it's ruled, you know, it's like all about our home and our core values and beauty and things like that. So even though there might be some surprises having to do with our love life, having to do with our career, I feel that it's going to have a sense of groundedness. Okay. Venus is also in the sign of Aquarius. And Aquarius is connected to Uranus again. So Venus, even though it's having tension with Uranus right now, it's also in Aquarius. So it's very supportive to these tensions. And these tensions are relevant. Okay. It's going to really show us. It's probably going to be showing us some truths in the matter. If you're dealing with someone in love, I'm just saying, like, it could really show some truths that may not be very comfortable. It could show you things that are shocking. So just be aware of that. But it's grounded and it's all about our soul purpose. So know that these lessons that we're learning during this time, we're being propelled forward, and it's for a very short period of time that this tension is there, okay? Because we have all this great expansive energy that's dancing in the sky. And then the other thing that I want to mention is that we have the full moon, you know, coming up in a couple of weeks. And that will be the full moon where we're going to have a lunar eclipse, okay? So we're right in between two eclipses. And that is a really, really intense, energetically, that's an intense time. But my understanding is that in between the eclipses, that's when the veil is very thin between, you know, between this reality and maybe other dimensions. And so our intuitions are heightened during this time, okay? So just be open to receive messages, be open to receive gifts coming in of abundance in many different ways, shapes, and forms, however that works out for you in your independent, unique life. And understand that we're growing in the way that we're relating with others, but our careers and our and how we run our lives are going to be moving forward. And there could be things coming out of left field, like you won't even be expecting it, okay? And these could be really pleasant surprises. So just be open for that. Let the universe know that you are open to receive these gifts, and that you are open to navigating the more tense energies, and just stay open, okay? But also know that because of this Mars and Uranus interaction, it's going to really play a part in showing us where we do need to take action and how to strategize in taking those actions, okay? So you're going to be open to receive, and then being strategic and how to take your actions, and your actions will be rewarded. All right. So that's what I've got for you with the astrological updates. Gosh, I can't believe I went 17 minutes into the astrology. That's kind of crazy. Well, I'm going to do some card readings now. Are you ready? And this is general. And I don't even know how I'm going to pull it because I have like so many decks here in front of me. I'm going to take a sip of water because I've been talking. Hope you don't mind. Look at this silly cup. I know I don't ever drink out of plastic, but this was the cup that was available. It's my little daughter's cup. So I'm drinking out of my daughter's cup. Isn't that sweet? Water. Agua. Drink water. Be hydrated. All right, I'm going to pull some cards from this oracle deck. This is called the Angels Answers Oracle deck. And I'm not really focusing on any particular question during this time. We are just focusing on the eclipse energy and what it has and what it's bringing to us. And I ask my angels and my guides to be present with this reading. I am going to burn my incense here. I ask my angels, yes, and the powers that be, divine spirit, to guide the messages coming through for our collective, for whoever is tapping into this reading, whoever needs the message. Yes, and I ask to be a clear conduit for those messages coming through, so that it is exactly what we need to hear during this time in our lives. And let it be for the highest and greatest good of all involved. And so it is. I'm going to burn some Palo Santo too. So hello, my lovelies. I appreciate you being here. If you have not hit the like button, go ahead and please hit that like button. That's how you can support my channel easily. And if my reading is resonating with you in any way, shape, or form, leave me a comment below and let me know what you're thinking about. I absolutely love interacting with you. And if you would like a personal reading from me, a private reading, you can check the description box below. I have some instructions there, but I also have an Etsy page that has any number. I have several readings available there. And you're also more than welcome to come and join me on social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Instagram, okay? And each of those I upload different types of things. I like to write up these astrology reports, and then I make digital art. And so I create these art pieces for my readings because I enjoy it, because I'm an artist and I love it. Oh, this smells so good. If you've never smelled Palo Santo, I highly recommend it. It's a type of, I think it's a type of tree. And so these like, you know, it's like these big pieces of wood. They're very oily, and it's just a really sweet, it's kind of like a sweet grass kind of smell. All right, so we're here now. I spent the last 2 days, I danced my butt off last night and the night before. It was ecstatic dance. The ecstatic dance Durango. And I love ecstatic dance. Go move my body, move the energy. It just feels really good. All right. What are the angels have to say? What are the angels, the answers? You know, just give us some clarity. Yeah, what do we need to hear during this time? Check out the daily readings. I have a playlist on my channel with all the daily readings. They're timeless readings. So if you are drawn to any of those readings, just check them out. And then I also upload monthlies and mid-monthlies for all of the astrological signs. And I also have a weekly love reading for all of the astrological signs. All right. That's enough stuff in there. I feel it. All right. So just, yeah, I'm curious to see what's, I'm drawn to this deck right now. So I just want to pull some cards and see what's going on here. Okay. All right. So the 3 cards that I've pulled here, we have forgiveness, big happy changes, and the situation will improve. Okay. I'm sensing that with some of these tensions going on with Venus and Uranus, perhaps there will be a forgiveness. But remember to forgive yourself. And whatever it is that you are dealing with, forgiving others, they don't even have to be present for you to forgive them. It's about releasing something, releasing the energy so you're not hanging on to it. Okay? Cutting ties, cutting cords, or making amends. Okay? Sometimes we have to cut things out of our life. Like that's what eclipses do a lot of times. But they also illuminate things that we need to focus on, right? But to forgive. Forgiving is a really powerful act, okay? And then we have big happy changes. I'm thinking Jupiter, big happy changes. And I love this card. Check her out. She's got her arms open. She's open to receive and she's open to give. And her heart is illuminated. And then there's this like angelic kind of figure there. And she's radiating the rainbow. Her aura is like a rainbow. And so, yes, this is all about the gifts. I feel like the gifts coming in. And also, as we are gifted, and we are so worthy to be gifted and be abundant because it flows to you and through you, which means that the more abundant and blessed you are, the more that you can bless and give to others. Remember that, okay? Like some of us, a lot of us are trained by the time we are born, or it's like genetically ingrained in us to be impoverished. A lot of us. And that being abundant means something bad about you. Like, it's just not true. It's just not true. It's a lie. We've been taught a lie. And the more that we are abundant, the more that we can spread that abundance to others. It's not about greediness. It's about being a channel for abundance to flow to you and through you onto others. I love that. And then we have the situation will improve. And I love how she's swimming with the dolphins. There's something about communication here and emotions. She's flowing with those dolphins and she's going upwards. Okay. Maybe at one point she reached rock bottom. But when we reach the bottom of the ocean, so to speak, we're able to kick off the bottom and start swimming up, okay? And we don't have to dwell in these deeper, darker places. We can learn from them and bring them up to the light, all right? That's what I'm seeing from that deck, all right? What else am I to pull from, my dear? Yes. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Druid Craft Tarot. We're going to pull a lot of cards here. Why not? You know, this is probably going to be a 45-minute, hour-long reading. I don't know. We shall see. All right. What is the collective? The High Vibe Tribe. If you have not subscribed to the channel, join the High Vibe Tribe. And go ahead and hit that bell icon so that you can get notified when I upload new videos. All right. the high vibrations. That's what it's all about. Do the hokey pokey. And you turn yourself around. All right, the collective. Whoever is tuning in, whether it's 2 people or 2,000 people or 20,000 people, I don't know. This is just for whoever needs this, whoever's tapping in. What does the collective need to know during this time? And allow these messages to come through me, please. I am going to pull some cards dealing with love as well, okay? I would like some, just some general cards, please, for our, I don't know, for our career sectors. And, you know, a lot of times career is connected with love, okay? And I've been getting this hit from the universe a lot. And it's been coming up in a lot of the readings that some of the, it's just too many cards. Some of our connections within the workplace are equaling love and vice versa, okay? Like we're making strong bonds and collaborations during this time, which is very romantic, and also sharing a similar goal and aspiration toward a bigger vision. I'm totally channeling right now, you guys. All right. 8 of Wands, communications, passionate communications. Absolutely. Don't hold back. During this time, if you have something to say, say it. Now, yeah, say it, say it, say it. Tell it like it is. All right. That's a Tracy Chapman song. Yeah, but there's going to be some communications coming in for some of you. Very quick communications coming in out of left field, and we're going to get some more insight on that. But I sense that it's really positive. Then we pulled the World card. Okay, we are coming to the end of the decade and entering into a whole new decade, right? The world. Okay, here, let me show you the 8 of Wands. Right, he's throwing his wands out there. He is communicating. Either you or maybe both. You communicate and also receive. So I'm telling a lot of different scenarios because this is general. There's going to be a lot of different scenarios coming in. So you just take the messages that resonate, okay? And, you know, like I said, for some of you, you are communicating. And for others, you're going to receive communications. And it can go both ways. And I have a feeling that it's going both ways for the majority of us. But then the World card. This is Major Arcana. It's the last, so number 21, so it's the last number in the Major Arcana. This is the completion of a cycle or phase, but moving into the next big phase. We're talking the next 10 years, 20 years. This is a major transition into a new phase. And I love that. I also call this the Vagina card, specifically in this deck because of the shape of it. Okay, and then she is naked. She's vulnerable, but she's powerful. Kind of like the Sun card. And then we have the Ace of Wands, okay? A passionate new beginning. Look at that stag there. I want it to focus. The stag. And he's looking up at this wand. It's illuminated by the sun. And I was just about to say the sun, kind of like the Sun card. But this is a passionate new beginning. It could be in the realms of anything. Like it could be romantic, and it could be just something that you're really passionate and fired up about. It's a driving force in your life. And so whether or not it's a project or a job or whatever it is that you're working on, this is something new, and it's really passionate and it's blessed. Okay. And I do see the sun there and the moon, and I want to point that out. Okay. And when we have an eclipse, we have the moon moving in front of the sun, okay? So, and it's balanced masculine and feminine energies, open to receive and also taking action, wise action. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. This is juggling things and keeping things balanced in your world, okay? This is like love life, career, family, friends, just keeping it all juggling. And in order to juggle, you have to be very, I wanted to say astute, balanced. But like, look in the background here. There's a ship that has wrecked. Even with the ship being wrecked, she's still balancing things out. I absolutely adore that. One more card, please. Are there any other cards? I might need to pull from a different deck, though. Are there any other cards in this deck, Spirit? Yes. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. And this is a heavier energy. This is the card of feeling left out in the cold. Either you or someone else is feeling left out in the cold. And this could have to do with that, that Venus-Uranus tension. Okay. So just be aware of that. Either you or someone else might be feeling that way. But I feel like communications are really being supported right now. Talking things out. There's going to be things ending. There's going to be things that are beginning. And then some people are just going to be working things out and working through things. Okay. Now, the eclipse energy and our, well, okay. So I recently recorded a video for the full moon that we had in Gemini. Okay. And I talked about some of the planetary alignments during that time. Now, that is pertinent to this moment now. Okay. And I even said that then, that the energy with that full moon and then the next full moon that we're having, which is going to be in January, it's going to be an eclipse as well. All of these energies play into each other. So if you feel at all called to watching that video, check it out. I think it's like the first 10 minutes of that video. I go into some of that stuff as well. But full moons eclipse things out, like cut things out, end things. Eclipses do the same thing, but they also bring gifts to those who are open to receive them, because it's moon energy and sun energy, right? And I feel like there's a lot of people during this time that people are shifting and moving, changing jobs, for instance, and careers, like major shifts. As well as in our romantic sectors, people who were together with someone are breaking up because it was karmic and they've learned their lessons. Now they're breaking up. There are people who were single who are now going to be in these really committed, like that are like, I'm never getting married, who might be getting married now. It's like that extreme. It doesn't have to be that extreme in your case, but there are a lot of different scenarios playing out for different people during this time, and it's just major shifts. But it's all for our highest and greatest good. So it's really important to roll with those punches. And that's what I see in this card here, where she's juggling, yet there's this crash. She was maybe waiting for her ships to come in, and the ship wrecked on the rocks that were there. Something like that. It's just, you know, anyways. But I do feel like this is tension. This is tension. This is someone feeling left out. I'm going to put this incense out. There is a passionate new beginning, and depending on, you know, we're going to pull some other cards. I love this deck, by the way. It's absolutely always just it's never done me wrong. All right, so I'm going to pull cards from, I'm feeling like I want to call, this is another one of those decks that it's really easy for me to read, and it's just, I love this Healing Light Tarot. So we're going to pull some clarification cards here, and then I'm going to pull for some other decks. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up. I love you. Love me back. All right. 8 of Wands. What's going on? We'd like some clarification. This is for the eclipse. Eclipse energy. I know. I mean, I like to speak it out loud, because even though I know that the beings that are around me now, the angels, they know what's going on. They're helping to guide this reading. But I speak it out, because speaking your intentions is very powerful. Thinking it is one thing, but feeling it and speaking it out loud is extremely powerful. And I've been practicing that as I'm in the car and whatnot. I'll even sing it. Not only speak it, but sing it. Chant it. Dancing and chanting and singing. Oh, yeah. Anyways, now I'm sharing all my secrets with you. All right. So why is this 8 of Wands here, please? 8 of Wands. All right. All right, so we have the King of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Justice card, okay? So I'm just going to point out here, the Justice card and the 6 of Pentacles. This is a Libra. This is a sign for a Libra, but this is, look, she holds the balancing scales and the sword of truth. And this guy over here is holding the balancing scales, okay? So for some of you, if you're dealing with a legal situation, some of you are dealing, or, you know, this is Libra energy. Either you or another person might have Libra in their chart, okay? That being said, this is also the card, the energy for this card is all about things being righted that have been wronged, things being balanced. This is also, if you're in a court case, if you're having a legal situation, this is your legal situation being in your favor, okay? This is also one of my divorce cards, depending on what's going on. But coupled with the fact that we have the Six of Pentacles, this is the charity card, okay? Doesn't have to be. But see, he's giving in balance, not imbalance. He gives what he, not to his detriment, okay? This is about giving and receiving in a very balanced state. And I love the balance between both of these, but this isn't the physical world. So maybe you're going to be, for some of you might be working in a charity, helping people out. Maybe you're on the other end of it and you're needing to receive some charity during this time. I know a lot of people are having hard times during this time. And know that it's all in, you know, it's all in balance, okay? This is also to me can be the teacher card, somebody giving, you don't have to necessarily give money. It can be giving advice. It can be giving in the form of teaching, giving information. This can be any number of things, okay? But it's sharing in the physical world, and there's a lot of balance here. And there, things that have been imbalanced are going to be balanced during this time. And then there's the King of Cups here, okay? So some of you might be, so this is water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. He's the King of Cups. Now, this is non-gender specific. We all have masculine and feminine traits. So this is the masculine cup card. He's the King of Cups. He is the most nurturing of all the kings, okay? But he's very open to give and receive emotions. Now, the thing is that he also, wow, his cup is illuminated. I'm just looking at these pictures. Look how his cup is illuminated. And there are two, like, hawks here, some kind of falcons. He's putting out a lot of love energy because love is coming in. I sense that because cups is all about emotions. Okay, regardless if this is a person that you're dealing with, and it could be, you could be dealing with a King of Cups, or this could be you. But this is all about being open emotionally to give and to receive. But the thing about that differentiates the King and the Queen of Cups is that the King of Cups is a little more assertive in his giving and receiving, whereas the Queen is a little more receptive in her giving and receiving, okay? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. All right, let's pull some more cards. Let's pull some more cards. I'm going to take another sip of water. All right, the World card, please. Ooh, that came right out. All right, so this is having to do with, most likely, this World card is having to do with your work life, okay? This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who is working hard at their craft. They're sharpening their craft. They're putting their nose to the grindstone. They're getting shit done. This is very Capricorn energy, okay? And like I said, we have this eclipse happening in the sign of Capricorn. Now, I said Cancer. That's because the next eclipse that's coming up, the lunar eclipse on the full moon, is going to be in Cancer, okay? But this is getting shit done. And so I feel like you're moving, or we are moving into this new phase and cycle in our work lives. What we are working on, but not just working to work, not just working to make money per se, although that's important, but working on something that it has to do with the higher and greatest good of everyone. It's about humanitarianism, okay? Because Jupiter is in Capricorn and it's doing this trine, like I said, with Uranus, which is all about humanitarianism and revolutionary things, okay? So the energies are supporting us or pushing us in a direction of working towards something that's bigger than ourselves. I hope that makes sense. Bigger than ourselves, working towards something that helps all of humanity. That's the World card. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, so Ace of Wands. Why is this Ace of Wands here? Okay, I was told to take these. Okay, wow, it's a lot of cards. Spirit, please. Am I really supposed to take these? They said yes. Okay, so we have the Strength card. This is Leo energy. I like the way that, you know, he's the sun as well. The sun is illuminated there. And I like the way that two people are holding up the sun. And to me, what this card is saying, yes, it's about inner strength, but I feel like it's about working together with others for a higher purpose. And this is going to be supporting everyone involved. And this is what, I mean, this is what I'm seeing. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory and success. Okay, and this is also about public recognition. So for some of you, you might be getting recognized publicly for some of the work that you're doing. But whatever it is that you're working on, it's going to be victorious. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is conflict, okay? And this is conflict with others. This could be conflict within yourself. But this is like, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. You can't get along with everybody. And sometimes we are conflicted about things, okay? If you're feeling conflicted about a situation or something, what I suggest that you do is take a breath, take a step back, and look at it again from a different perspective in order to be able to take a wise choice and a wise action, like I said. But this also could be playing into the whole Venus-Uranus square with the tension between other people, you know, the people around. This could be tension within yourself, though. This is internal conflict. So because, ooh, we got this other heavier energy. This is Seven of Swords, which is lying, cheating, deceit, things that are hidden. Somebody's trying to hide something. So if you're dealing with people around you that are not resonating with you, you might have to cut them out. Okay, I'm sensing that. Like, you don't have to deal with it. Yep. What did I say? Cut them out. We got the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is air sign energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But the Queen of Swords is not afraid to tell it like it is. Was that the song I was singing earlier? Tell it like it is? Tell it like it is. Yeah. Yeah. She'll say, off with your head. Okay. She's harsh sometimes. So just be aware that words can be harsh. It's not always good to be harsh, but it is good to practice tough love if you need to. Cut this energy out. And if this is you, you need to cut it out. Okay, that's what I'm sensing there. All right, so this whole new phase and cycle is all about attracting to us the tribe of people and situations that are going to propel us forward, because guess what? When we're thriving, it helps others to thrive, okay? And we all need to thrive. All right, so what's that Ace of Wands, please? Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Got another stack of cards that fell out. Lord have mercy. Okay. Well, we have the Four of, I was told to read this one first. The Four of Cups. This is, okay. This is both positive and negative. It's not negative, really. I take this as a warning card. If you see here, this person has their arms crossed and they are sitting on these cups. This is someone who is dwelling on the past. Reminiscing, maybe he's even processing things. But the thing is when you look up here, there's the Ace of Cups here coming in from the heavens. The Ace of Cups is all about love, a new love offering. So I feel like right here, if you are during this time processing things from the past, don't dwell on it too much and know that abundance is coming in for you. Gifts are coming in for you. For this Ace of Cups, this, you know, passionate new beginning. Don't dwell too much. If you're feeling depressed and things like that, take action to get yourself out of the funk, okay? And there are any number of ways you can do that, but don't miss an opportunity because you're too caught up in something that happened in the past. It's not even in the present anymore, okay? Does that make sense? Leave me a comment below if this is resonating with you in any way. And then we have the Devil energy. The Devil energy is Capricorn, and we are, like I said, Capricorn's a really powerful, potent energy right now. But this is also obsession and addictions, and it's a really sticky, stuck energy, but he is stuck because he chooses to be stuck. So if you are stuck in a situation, if you're stuck in this lower vibrational negative energy, snap yourself out of it so that you can reap the benefits of these beautiful gifts that are coming in for the collective. Okay, we also have the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. This is about divine timing at play. The Wheel of Fortune spins. Where it stops, nobody knows, but we know when it stops. It's supposed to stop there, and it's in our highest, greatest good. And it's the Wheel of Fortune for a reason. This is also karma, good karma coming in for us, okay? And then we have another major arcana, Temperance. There are two messages to this card as far as I can tell. Number one, this is someone who is tempering and mixing two different energies together in order to create something completely new that is super powerful. Another interpretation of this card is it's an angel working behind the scenes. This is divine intervention. This is the powers that be that want us to succeed and be well and safe, working behind the scenes to align things for us, okay? That's what that energy is. And there is going to be a passionate new beginning in a lot of sectors of our life coming up here. So just be open. And some of these things might be coming out of left field, okay? I'm just saying, you might not even expect what's coming in for you, and it's going to be a pleasant surprise, okay? Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Two of Pentacles. Okay. So this is juggling, 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 even amidst some chaos. Okay. And then we have right here, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is collaborating with other people. This is working together with others on something in the physical world. And then we have the Page of Cups. And the page is a messenger of sorts. He's coming in with a love offer. Look, he's offering emotions. This doesn't have to be romantic. Okay? Anybody can offer love. Love comes in many, many different shapes and sizes and forms. Okay? But somebody is coming in with a love offer. Okay? So you're just juggling all these things. Be open for the love coming in, whether or not it's from a mother or a father or a sister or a brother or from a lover. It doesn't matter. It's coming in. And then working together with others. This is really beautiful. And I feel like it's all very balanced. And then why is the Five of Pentacles here? Five of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. Again. Oh, look at that. The Five of Swords. So the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Somebody's working something out. This is about arguments. Look, he's holding all of the swords, and then the other people are walking away. This person's feeling left out in the cold. It's kind of a heavier energy, okay? So we're dealing with some of these things. Remember, there's tensions going on right now with the planetary alignments. So there might be some of these, and this is also one of the cards that signifies divorce, okay? And I think the Justice card came out too. So maybe some of you are going through a divorce. It could be a major breakup as well, and that you're processing this. But I want to show you something. The Star card already also came out. This is Aquarius energy, okay, which makes sense with the planetary alignments. But this is the card of wish fulfillment, wishes being fulfilled. It is major arcana. This is all about what you've been manifesting and working toward and focusing on bringing into your reality. You start seeing those fruits, okay? And isn't that just an absolutely stunning card? All right, so I'm going to pull from another deck. I'm starting to feel like not sore throat, but like my glands are a little tender. And so when I get done with this, I'm going to go make myself some tea. All right. So I'm going to, should I leave these out, or I'm just going to leave them out for now. All right. I'm going to pull like 3 cards from this deck. This is the Good Tarot, but I'm really enjoying the imagery in it. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, please bring the messages out that we need to hear during this time for the collective, for whoever is tapping in and tuning in for the High Vibe Tribe, babes. The High Vibe and Tribe. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, go ahead and do so now. I appreciate it. All right. Just like 3 cards, please. We're just going to get 3 cards. 1, Beautiful. Okay. Two. Okay. One more card, please. Thank you. Interesting. Okay. So the first card that we pulled was the Nine of Fire, which is the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. This is someone being defensive. But notice how she's holding those stars, kind of like the Hermit. Okay. That's all about looking at, like, it's self-reflection. It's wisdom from within. Okay. And this person has been processing something. This is the wounded warrior. Something, they went to hell and back again, but they're learning from the experience. And they might be a little bit defensive and protecting of themselves. But because that star, and I see that star, and it reminds me of the Hermit, and it's also bringing light to the Star card again. This is all about wish fulfillment. So yes, work on yourself, heal yourself, protect your energy from that which needs protecting from, but don't block out the blessings coming in. Don't be so in protection mode of your heart that you miss something amazing. Okay, that's just a word of advice. All right, so then we have the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is another major arcana. It is the card for Jupiter and Sagittarius. We are in the sign of Sagittarius. We're moving into Capricorn, but this is eclipse, so it's definitely. I'm recording this, and we're still in Sagittarius as I say this. Well, no, it's the 22nd today. So we are now in Capricorn. We are no longer in Sagittarius, but this is Sagittarius, but this is Jupiter, okay? Jupiterian energy, okay? This is just illuminating the fact of all the things I talked about. But what the Hanged Man does is he takes a step back and he's hanging from one foot, okay? And he's upside down. He's looking at things from a completely different perspective in order to become enlightened about a situation. Okay, so I feel like that's what's going on here. I am sensing a lot of that going within here, and this is also this is withdrawing. So some of you, what's going on is that you are withdrawing from certain situations in order to gain better footing and understand what's going on. Okay, and then we have the Fool card, which is Aries energy. This is 0. This is starting from scratch. Okay. He follows his heart. He, she, they, doesn't matter. But this is all about taking a leap of faith. So I feel like for some of you, you're assessing your situation. Yes, you're guarded in certain factors, but you're really looking at and assessing strategizing. What am I doing? How am I moving forward? And then you just go for it. And then it's like, all right, I assessed, I strategized, and now I'm just taking that leap of faith toward whatever it is that you're supposed to be taking a leap of faith for. And it's going to like play out different for every single person, like it, obviously. All right, I'm going to pull some cards from this deck over here. This is the Tarot de la Nuit. This is a Tarot of the Night. We're going to pull just a few cards from that. Where are we at? We're at 53 minutes. This is a long-ass reading, isn't it? All right, but it's a good one. All right, I'm going to pull some cards. What messages need to come through for our collective during this time? What messages need to come through during this time? I'm going to pull very few cards from this, but I'm getting a hit to pull from this Oracle deck over here. The Romance Angels cards are wanting to speak, so to speak. Speak, so to speak. All right. I'm not really wanting a whole book right now. I'm not thinking, but any other messages that need to come out for the collective? Okay, there it is. I knew there was one more card. Okay. Yeah, major transformation, major transition. The Death card, you might be dealing with a Scorpio, okay? But yes, things are dying off in order to make room for the new. And then we have the Four of Swords. This is taking a mental rest, taking a break. And I do see that clock there. And it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, you know, divine timing. So just relax. Stop worrying so much. Things are ending. Things are getting eclipsed out of our lives right now. And it can seem scary, but look how gorgeous she is. She's death, but look how gorgeous she is. And there's that heart on her third eye. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Once again, we have the Star card here, which is wish fulfillment in the major arcana. And then we also got the wish fulfillment in the minor arcana as well. And she is just sitting pretty. She's abundant in her emotions, but she's wanting to give it and share it with others. But she's sitting pretty in her ability to be independent, so to speak. All right. So yes, the romance angels want to come out. I'm going to start pulling from there. I'm going to end this video soon. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. If you want to get updates and all that, you know, notifications when I upload new videos, go ahead and hit the bell icon. All right. What does the collective need to hear during this time for the eclipse energies that we're dealing with during this time? And obviously in our romantic, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I'll show you the card here in a second. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I love that. So don't control the issue, but don't be afraid to express yourself. It looks like I have 15% power. It's another signal that I need to end this video. Are there any other messages? Yeah, don't be afraid to express your love. But let go of control issues and let things unfold naturally, okay? That is a very balanced point of view. Retreat and wedding. So for some of you, you are going to be, and it could be wedding like an actual wedding. You might be meeting the person, or you might be with the person whom you are going to, well, it depends on what your take on weddings are. It doesn't necessarily have to be a traditional wedding, although it looks like it in this card. Taking relationships to that higher committed, I mean, this is like commitment. This is being committed to another person, okay? So I just feel like if something is ending for you, there's going to be this new beginning, either with that same person or with somebody completely new. All right. And then again here, it says, okay, this is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. But if you notice this, I want you to see this. Did they just get married? I mean, this is not the honeymoon card, but this is retreating with someone, getting to know someone. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't resonate with you. If you're watching, if this doesn't resonate with you, then this isn't your message. But this is a message for someone. And I just did all the mid-monthlies, and many of them were saying deeper commitment in the love sectors. And I'm about to get out all the love readings for the week. I need to record that probably tomorrow because, gosh, Wednesday will be here soon. But like this says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Express yourself. Communicate. And then it says, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Because it might not happen exactly when you think it, like timing is, we did get the Wheel of Fortune. I think we got the Wheel of Fortune. Anyways, divine timing is never wrong. And so know that whatever is going on is within divine order, okay? So let go of control issues, but do not be afraid to express yourself to others in any way, shape, or form, okay? That doesn't mean be stupid. Definitely strategize, but don't be afraid. Don't live in fear. Express yourself and then allow, okay? But for some of you, I see a deeper commitment. I see that you might be meeting the person that you're going to have a life partnership with. Like it's like the real deal, okay? And then retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, and maybe you disconnect from the world with this person for a little bit in order to assess what the next move is. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of moving and shaking going on. All right, Spirit. Is there any other thing I need to pull from? They told me. because we have the Venus stuff. I'm going to pull from the Journey of Love. I'm going to pull one card and I'm going to read from the book. And, you know, stick with me if you still are patient. Somebody told me my videos were too long, and, you know, everybody's got an opinion now, don't they? I haven't started doing extended readings. I do plan to do that at some point. I just haven't gotten it set up yet, but, you know, I want to give of my tarot reading abilities in order to help people. And I also want it to come back to me in a way that makes it to where I can make the videos. And so, you know, a lot of times people ask for readings for free, and I give so many free readings away. It's ridiculous. And then I have people pay for readings and buy readings from me virtually, or come to me in person and buy readings. And I've always had trouble taking money for anything, even for my art. And I don't know why that is, but I know that money is an energy exchange of sorts. And so I do offer readings for sale. And I mean, I have to pay electricity and rent and things like that. So there's a reason behind all of that, right? All right. What does the collective need to hear during this time? All right. For this eclipse, just a beautiful message for us. What is the message that we need to hear during this time for the collective, for the high vibe tribe? Join my high vibe tribe today. All right. This one flipped out. Ooh. The Christ Flame. I have never pulled that card before. The Christ Flame. An interesting card. She has a very interesting, strange look on her face. She's very complacent. I know the Christ mindset is all about giving unconditional love. You know, it's a very beautiful, loving energy. She, you know, when I show it like this, it almost looks like Christ at first, but then it's a woman. I'm just not, she's very or maybe it's, I can't tell, it's androgynous. But this is the Christ Flame. For some of you, twin flame, or whatever that is to you, soulmate energy. But the Christ, this is all about unconditional love. Okay, just look at that card for a moment. I'm just going to hold it up. All right, I'm going to look this up. This is the number 31. Alana Fairchild makes this, and she makes some really stunning decks, okay? 31. Number 31. Are you ready? Okay, I'm reading this, and then we're going to end this so I can go make my tea and stuff. Within you burns the flame of Christ. Now, this is not Christian, okay? So just hear this out, okay? Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine, opening it to a lover that would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine, and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types, and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is very much about navigating. That's very, very much in alignment with the planetary alignments. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you are meant to be and doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. Keep going. Keep going. Ooh, oh, my heart just started tingling, and I'm getting tingles all over my body, you guys, and I feel like laughing and crying at the same time. It's so beautiful. All right, there's this poem here, and I'll read it, and then we'll end it, okay? Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. Somebody's drumming inside. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. I get all romantic feeling. That was almost like a Hafiz poem. I'm all like dreamy feeling. I feel romance everywhere in my life. I see it everywhere. When the wind blows in the trees, I see romance. When water falls from the sky, it's so romantic. I see it everywhere, and I experience it everywhere, even if romance in the physical with another person is not in my immediate being. But it is, because I am romantic. All right, I'm leaving it there. I love you so much. If you stuck with me through this, awesome. Yes. I've already asked you to like the video. If you haven't done so, like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment, connect with me, send me a message. I love you so much. And until next time, keep raising the vibration.